Good evening, Captain Cooter Slayer. Definitely good evening to Unlimited Rice Pudding. That's a long time. That's 3 months in advance as well. The commitment. Thank you, thank you. Coming up to 5 years. Hey, Pilsners. No, love a sub in advance. What's up, Dazzy? You're loving your fantasy line right now, Spudge. It's working for you. Yeah, undefeated, never lost. Not once, not ever. Hello, Smucker. Hello, Tommy. The lads are filing in. Tommy, we got to get you and Tim suited up for a match soon. Does it help a guy like yourself to plan ahead? There's been some rumblings. Oh boy. Really down on time here. Oh, that's not what I meant. Phew. That was a very shaky win. I'm not playing very well right now. I can tell. Stressful. Pig quantity sufficient. All right, let's see it, Spudge. What is this? Oh, KOing Wild Hacks. Didn't Wild Hacks used to like play this variation? Hello, Baz Maniac. I'm doing well. It might be JL Paul's. I've been complaining about this for a while. So it definitely could be. It's been feeling really laggy to me. Honestly, here not as laggy as it was the other day on stream, but H5, is this the Spudge sauce here? H5. God damn. God damn, Spudge. This line is looking lethal. Who'd you beat there, Pasty? It's always a good feeling. Oh, Tommy looked at the game as well. Yeah, Wild Hacks is a creature of habit. He definitely blunders the same things over and over and over and over again. Truffle Pup hit 1400. Well, have a good night, man, if you're still here. Congrats, though. That's very nice. 1400. You're almost human. No one expects H5, eh? That's fair enough. That's fair enough. How does it look from White's perspective? H5 definitely a little strange. But to be honest, this whole opening is a little bit strange. Bishop C4 is easily the most natural move. To be honest, this looks very natural. Yeah, but Black has a good position here already, Tommy, because you can castle, but knight e5 looks pretty convincing. And then just knight f6, bishop c5. Yeah, it would take someone like really paying attention to go queen d2 here, I think. Although queen d2, queen f2, bishop e3 might be the sauce, I don't know. It's hard to play because you can never really move the dark squared bishop here. It's interesting because in early a4 I would assume only helps Black. I guess I'm wrong, but it just looks like it blocks knight a4 and you just go a5 and then you got some nice squares for your pieces. Like I can play bishop c5 nicer when knight a4 is not possible. Anyway, h5 is definitely not crazy. Chazman 1988, thanks for the prime. A new one. It's funny because I've seen this line where they go e5 here. This one gets very, very tricky. Don't think I've seen this one too much. But if you took here against Wild Hacks, I'm surprised that he took back, because the Wild Hacks I know would play a move like this. No, anytime a4 happens, Spudge immediate a5. can guarantee you that's the move. Cannot allow a5. Oh, Tommy's got the receipts. F takes E, guaranteed. Okay, never mind. Creature of habit, creature of habit. I like this a little bit better. Because what is it? There's this line where they go knight f3. And it's like, what, takes bishop c4 or something? I always get in trouble with this line. So this looks a little bit nicer than that. See, h5 looks like a very decent idea, but I'm even just sitting here looking at knight d7, and I'm like, in general, I just like the position for black. I have no problems with it. Interesting. h5 is cool though. The Spudge Plunge. I wonder if we go, does it have something? Just all called fantasy variation. Doesn't really name it after f3. Hello, Johnny. Can you explain? I feel like he was not necessarily better here, but he made it work. I did jail Pauls. We have some more goals upcoming. But that is correct. But I'll tell you one thing. Nobody seems to be dropping off this this rapid leaderboard. So our global rank is 156. So we're inches away from top 150. Who's next is a good question. Who do we know here? Well, actually, this is the next one. 2551. I already checked, and this is the highest rated Canadian rapid rating, or that uses the Canadian flag. So that's the next goal right there. Yep, has to be that one. Have to surpass the Canadians first. You know, just a necessary thing. Thanks, Yadogle7 for 55 months. One at a time, just step by step. It's supposed to be Richard Entertainment. Yeah, that was the goal. But when I made that goal, the rating required for that was only 2,500. So now that goal has become much harder. Interesting. Okay, I don't think we mind this. I'm conscious of a bishop showing up here, but I don't think it's too bad. This queen will definitely be hit by knight on c4 at some point. Hello, SDO Studio. Dreadfully, yes. So much. I'd like to use that square. Howdy Buck 81. Good evening, man. A Brazilian monk. Queen goes back. Probably knight c4 here is pretty good. Can't really push. Can't play d5 either, and b5 looks like it might lose a pawn. Yeah, so take here. Pushing, I think, should lose a pawn. Minimum lose a pawn here. I'm surprised he just kind of blitzed into this. a4, bishop b5 maybe. He goes here, he's losing another pawn. My knight on c2 is definitely on a weird square, but I think we want to take this way, obviously, and undouble everything. So I'm actually thinking knight a3 and knight c4 just to hit all the important squares. But it does lose this pawn. Knight b4 makes more sense to keep the pawn. But it's kind of a bad square. It was like rook b8, for example. I don't know. Knight on b4 just feels really, really awkward. Ugh. It's not really any good squares here. I could go rook fc1 as a preliminary move. I get the feeling that almost everything works here. Like, this looks nice, but it does lose a pawn on the way. Rook here looks pretty good. Rook c8. Knight b4 again feels wrong. We could drop this knight back to e1. I guess that technically covers everything. Man, I just need one move to play like a6 or b4, and then everything's stable. It's also rook e1. If I move the knight anywhere, it just trades rooks. Okay, I like this. Minimum, if the rook goes here, I can go knight a3 then, and it's a better version because then the rooks trade. He takes on a5, and I go knight c4 with tempo. So I think that's a better version of knight a3. Okay, he doesn't do that. He does leave this hanging. He's obviously going to take b2 in the process. At this point, though, I'm really considering b4. Okay, well, I think I'm going to take this. That one doesn't look proper. So we'll take this, and after that, we'll put the knight on d4. Guard this. We're up 2 pawns. This pawn is very strong, by the way. About to go there. Yes, I do have to watch out for stuff here, like bishop takes d4 and my bishop hangs, or maybe my rook hanging, but there's no way that this isn't good for me. Yeah, we just trade now, and then we finally get to enjoy our 2 extra pawns. That worked out pretty well. Knight is super strong here. Just keeping everything defended. Kind of like a6. And at any point I can play bishop f3 and just, you know, ensure that things get taken care of there. I'm just gonna push. It's well defended. I've played this guy before. He was knight here. I was thinking of just pushing again. I don't really see any problem with that. The pawn's not even attacked, by the way, but still, pushing again seems fine. Yo, Deb, 369. Thank you, Deb, for the 10 subs. Let's see if we can get a win for Deb here. A7 looks so correct. Really, we just want some trades. So I'm kind of trying to figure out the best way to facilitate. Oh, I just realized he has a funny move, knight a2, but we have rook c7. This knight is so strong. I mean, keeping the bishop protected. Rook covers c6, because I can see some endgames where knight on c6 holds the pawn. Might be nice to have it defended. What's up, Deb? Enjoy the content? Oh. Saw this message. Can you take a look at a few of my games and give you some advice? You're extremely frustrated. You only want to play the modern with black and the Vienna with white. Sorry, Deb. Can't help you. You're a Vienna player. You disgust me. I think we just want to take this. Although, to be honest, yeah, just to keep things easy. Bring the rook down. No, Vienna's nasty work. I don't know if I can look at your games, but I'm happy to answer some questions. Do I recommend the Vienna? No, I do not. I do not. Modern with black? I don't know your rating, dude, but the modern I wouldn't say is a great opening to start out with. But I like the modern a lot more than I like the Vienna. I will say that. Yeah, may I recommend the London? Nah, but just the Vienna. Okay, bishop d5. Forced, right? I really want to trade this rook, so I think... Oh. Did not expect that. Think the game is over. Knight b6 is a threat, but the rook can't stay on b6 while guarding the bishop. King is also very safe here. Bishop is doing nothing. GG, GG. I have played this guy before. I was checking. It was like a familiar picture. Hello, Orangi. Got the librarian shades on for you, man. 23 from Sulu. We'll be headed to Tokyo at the end of the month, Mr. Orangi. So what's Deb's situation? Have the people examined? Big Deb? Oh, okay. The Levy Rosman flare. Vienna checks out. Vienna checks out. Blitz 1207. Rapid 1200. Nearly peaking in both. Nearly peaking in all time controls. Wow. Deb, I got some great series out there on YouTube. It's free, which is why I would say it's a great place to start. You might like to think you're a little bit past the threshold for building habits. I would always disagree with anyone who says that, no matter what their rating is. However, I have some nice opening speedruns that I feel like could help a lot. I don't think that Vienna is going to take you very far. That's a personal opinion. But if you like it, go with it, man. But I don't have any particular advice about that opening because I don't really recommend playing it. I think technically 30 for Ranji. Yeah, but leaving the day before. The modern can work, but at 1200, I'm shocked that you haven't picked up a more standard opening on either side, like a normal e4, e5 kind of position, or more of like a system approach. E5 with black, Sicilian, Cairo Khan. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know many 1200s that are using the modern very successfully. It's just not a mix you see very often. So I would shape up your openings, man. Pick something a little bit more popular, more standard structures. You can really play any opening you want at your rating, so you definitely don't have to, but that would be my advice. But yeah, if you like, I don't know, those modern setups, I have a speedrun on the King's Indian defense from both colors. But lots of opening speedruns on our YouTube channel, Chessbra YouTube, so I feel like that'd be a good place to start. Hey, Nimzo Indian. Speaking of Nimzo Indian, it's another great opening. living on the edge here. that, kind of have to. It has to be convincing. Hello, Steven. Tommy, if we could have a little bit more decorum and respect for the global chess community here, we'd appreciate it. See Truffle Pub? I'm hanging here for a short while longer and then taking our evening energy to kick. But I thought maybe I could sneak another game in here if there's someone to play. This is giving snipe energy. Same guy was challenging me to 30-second chess. Verify Arena GL. I love it. Do you guys remember Verify Arena GL? That's where we first did battle with Same Reina and his Indians. If you can't find me in the 30-second pool, you'll find me in the rapid pool. You don't know what it means? Ah, that's right. Tim Cannon. Subbed for 30 months. Ah. Classic, classic, classic. Before Tim's time, I see. Arena GL was in the very busy sub-battle days of the channel. It was a big tournament with a significant cash prize awarded to the best record, and there were a lot of streamer channels participating, and you would sub-battle against one another, and it would be like a little league over the course of like 3-4 months. But it was a pain to schedule. Everything was up to us. I did a lot of work for that. I did a lot of work, and in the final we were up against like Same's team, and it's like he's not like a chess first channel, but the guy had like just Indian like sleeper cell accounts which were like just created on chess.com. Very sus stuff. So we lost out on the first place prize, but we still did pretty well. Can't remember. We collected some kind of like 5K prize or something. At first it was like 10K or something significant. But he had the manpower. He had the reach. Maybe it was only semis, Ralph. I don't know. But we only made it as far as Same's team. That's all I know. that was the be-all, end-all.
We've lost dancing. This year we've had to lose.
Oh, the Weebs are here.
Space we've lost. We've lost dancing. all these things that we took for granted. We've lost dancing.
Hopefully he gets bothered by knight b4. He does not. But should he have been? So we play knight here. He plays knight there. We go rook d2. I guess we're not even attacking both of them. He can just go bishop c1. I still feel like that's the right stuff. What comes next will be marvelous. We win something here, right? I will be up a pawn, but everything's locked up, so it might be difficult. B5 now? Caught me off guard. Oh, the KO threshold has been lowered. I love it. I love it. Need one more crack at the Weeb. You have to be careful. Sometimes the Weebs are fighting with some advanced technology. Oh, very interesting move. Okay. Okay, we've already got him somehow taking a draw here. Interesting. Is he really just shuffling? Fascinating. Truly fascinating. The Weebs are a remarkable species. Knight will do well on b5 there. Bishop b7. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Weeb down. Trying to take them out one at a time. Okay, we're taking a Weeb hunting to kick. ABD, you came at the right time. We need a private charter to kick stat. I am Casino Duck, and that A4 was for you, my friend. Making use of some nice course material. Thank you, Roberto Mondavi. I'm gonna keep it going though. I'm off to kick. Hopefully you guys join me. I'll see you there in just a second. Go late nighters.